Hey, it's Jim here, and today I picked up my guitar and the strings are buzzing a little bit on the low end of the high strings. So I want to go through and make a video real quick just to show you how you can adjust your truss rod on your guitar to fix this buzzing. So to show you what I'm talking about, if I were to play any of these low strings here, so you see that down here, what's basically happening is there's not enough action on the neck. So when I press down the fret here, it's actually coming and hitting one of these frets up here, and you're just getting that kind of buzzy sound, and you're not getting any of the tonal notes down here. So the issue is that, with changes in temperature and everything, your neck can adjust a little bit. And there's not quite enough bow on the neck to account for these frets. So essentially what we need to do is we need to adjust the truss rod. There's a little metal rod that goes through the neck of the guitar down here, and we have to loosen the tension on this. So basically the tension of the string pulls a little more, and it pulls the whole neck up a little bit bowed this way some more. And once we do that, it should free up some of these strings to actually ring out a little bit without being cut off at the neck here. And some of these guitars would have a truss rod at the top here. My guitar just happens to have it down here in the bass. And since the buzzing is happening in this section of the guitar up here, it's a truss rod adjustment. But if you're getting buzzed down further down here on the neck, there's a chance that you might actually have to adjust your bridge, which I'm not going to cover. So I have my Allen wrench in the truss rod, and what I'm going to do is make very small adjustments to this at a time. So I'm going to turn this counterclockwise to the left, basically, to loosen this, and that will bow the neck up a little bit and give it a little more action. And I just really want to start with a quarter turn or less. So I'm going to go ahead and crank this a little bit. Okay, I give it a little bit of a turn. Now, you shouldn't have to force it really hard. It should go pretty easily. So if you're feeling like it's at the end of where you can turn, then definitely don't push it harder than it can go. So now, if I play these strings, let's see what they sound like at this point. So it's a little better. I can play a couple more notes than I could play previously, but it's still not quite there. So I'm going to have to turn it a little bit more. So I grab this. Again, lefty-loosey. Another turn. Okay. See now. So I have to turn it a little bit more even. Another turn like that, okay? Mine's really out of whack, so I have to keep turning it a little more. It's getting a lot closer, but still not quite there. That's a real sticking point on the 3rd fret. Okay, so again. Again, turn it again. Still a little bit of buzz. I have to turn mine quite a bit. I've gone, you can only do a small turn here between the strings, but I've turned it one full time from pushing the G string far this way like this, all the way to pushing the D string up like this. So, and I think I have to do it one more time even. Okay, so now I'm pushing the G string down a little bit. I'm gonna give it another turn, like that. That's starting to sound a lot better now. Still has a little bit, so I have to give it a little more of a crank here. Now, you probably have to adjust yours less than mine. Mine was just really out of whack. So there's even still a little bit of a buzz, but I don't want to push mine too far. I can hear all the notes out of it now, so I'm gonna say that this is good. Just needs a little bit of tuning.